Part of a tradition, Stan always has the previous champion to get his black at the next tournament. Congratulations, Al.
Thank you.
Second one, he knows how.
I hear you. Here we are at the inaugural competitive senior bowler tournament at Sawgrass Lanes. It's been a 9-year tradition. It's been running at Manor Lanes for the last 9 consecutive years. Stan Stempien runs this event monthly. It's now going to be the 3rd Sunday of each month, and this is the first one here at Sawgrass Lanes. We're really filling up the house. We're going to try and cover a little bit of the activity, a little bit, maybe put it up on YouTube. Stan Stempien, great tournament, good turnout. Looking forward to rolling today.
Your plane is ready.
And Carrie's still checking people in. We're getting close to showtime. Kind of surprised. It's a great turnout. Basically, there are a lot of people 50 and older who are very competitive in bowling and like the format. And we're here at the new house. It's going to be able to have a better field. Ray Langella is going to join me, Chris Bluell, in doing some commentary on the stepladder finals. Although today Ray was not able to attend. It's the 3rd Sunday in the month here at Sawgrass Lanes, South Florida. Competitive senior bowlers, you got to check in advance with Stan Stempien if you've not bowled in one of these tournaments, and we'll come back more with some coverage during the event. Game 3 of the 4-game qualifier here at Sawgrass Lanes. 73 bowlers showed up to compete in the first tournament seniors at Sawgrass Lanes. Facilities have been great, the food's great. There's open bowling going on the other side. People can shoot pool, play video games. A lot to do here at Sawgrass Lanes. Most importantly, we've got 73 seniors competing in a 4-game qualifier with the opportunity for stepladder finals, 1 and 3 cashes. And we're all having fun here. We're all having fun. We'll be back later. As is customary during Stan's competitive senior bowling tournaments, after Game 3 and before Game 4 starts will be the drawing from the 70-30. It's a raffle, another way for people to cash in this fantastic event that's got a 9-year history. Stan Stempien in the Broward County Hall of Fame for bowlers is about to ask someone to help draw the winning tickets. This is the last pair, finishes off their 3rd game. Again, it's a 4-game qualifying set. A lot of fun's being had by the 73 bowlers and the fans that turned out to support them here on Father's Day 2017. We'll be back later. So the bowling is finished for the 4-game qualifier. Stan's announcing where the stepladder finals are going to be. They'll pretty soon announce what it is, load of cash, and who the qualifiers were. He'll call the 5th and 4th bowlers to their lanes for 2 balls of practice each. And then the 5 rolls 4. The winner goes on to bowl 3rd place. Winner advances to 2nd place, and then the top qualifier.
Remember, it's
for
the
final
3rd
match.
week of every month. 3rd week.
3rd Sunday competitive senior bowling tournament here at Sawgrass Lanes.
Load of cash. 2, 16, 218, 218. Load of cash.
Just announced that 5th and 6th have a tie and 3rd and 4th have a tie. So those 2 people tying will have a 2-frame roll-off with handicap to see who advances into which spot before the stepladder finals occur. So Stan's have the 9th and 10th frame roll-off for the 2 qualifying spots. They're figured out who's bowling in positions 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Each bowler is going to get 2 practice balls on each lane, and then match competition will begin. So we'll come back, we'll catch a couple of frames of the early stepladder games, and then we'll try to get all the coverage of the final game if there's enough room on my iPhone for this. We'll be back soon. So as these stepladder finals are taking place, they do it very much in a PBA format. The person who qualifies in the higher place gets to decide whether he wants to finish first or second, and then they alternate. The first bowler rolls one frame and the next bowler rolls two while they sit patiently waiting for their turn. It's a very courteous and professionally run event, and we're watching right now the 5th and 4th place finishers roll off to see who's going to advance. Howie already had a perfect game today. I know that because I was right next to him as he threw his 12th strike. And we got a match going on here. Let's see if we can see the scores. It's a little early. It's a little bit tough to make out from my iPhone, but they're showing the handicap pins that each gentleman will get. Howie's getting 20 and the other guy 43, so he's getting a net plus 23 pins. Let's get back to the action here. This is a 1-pin spin. 5.5 frames. This game is pretty close. Howie just doubled, and he's just going to have to answer back. He's getting 23 pins. Oh, that's a nice double to even this up. We're staying pretty even through 6 frames. Match is wrapping up. David defeated Howie, so Howie's going to grab the 5th place cash envelope, and David is going to move on to face his next competitor. And we'll come back as those. We're setting up for the next match where Mark faces David. It's fairly even. Mark's getting 39 sticks and David 43, so a net 4-pin differential. So these guys shake hands, they get ready to roll. They've had their practice frames already. Mark is elected to finish first, so David's going to get up there and throw his first ball, starting off the second match. And he leaves a 7 drop there. While the roll-off's taking place, there's a practice pair that the higher place qualifiers are able to kind of roll on. You see Alianic over there, a 2-time champion. He's staying loose as he gets ready to face his competitor. We'll watch him throw a practice ball or two, just as he's trying to stay loose and see who's laddering up to face him. And it looks like Dave took care of that 7 drop over there. He'll sit nicely as Mark gets up to throw the first and second frame for his. Just a little bit late on his first ball. He cleans up the 2-pin as he gets ready to move into his second frame.
Ticket number 44. To the cafe, your order's ready. Ticket number 44.
These guys obviously bowled well to get here. It's a 4-game qualifier. Top 5 finalists step ladder, face each other to bowl for first place prize money and the honor of getting a plaque engraved with their name on it. They'll catch that the next month. Mark throws a nice ball straight down 10 board. Looks like he leaves it. Cleans them up first. So the second game is still going on here. It's a close match between Mark and David as they continue to roll. I should mention that we've got sponsorship opportunities here at the Competitive Senior Bowling Tournament. Blue Scalia's Pro Shop sponsors the event regularly. They provide the plaques with the custom engraving for the tournament winners. We're pleased to announce Sawgrass Lanes now as a sponsor, replacing Manor Lanes as the host of the event. And Stempien's been working with a number of people in the industry. We've got another sponsor that's a regular supporter of the event, Vanguard Hammer. And with me here is Luis and Maria. They are partners of the Vanguard Hammer, and we want to thank you for your support, contributing to the tournament of competitive senior bowlers. I know you guys have been rolling in this event for quite a while. Has the opportunity to sponsor this event drawn any business for you guys?
Not yet, but hopefully soon.
Well, we're going to make sure that the bowlers know to support the sponsors, and there are more sponsorships available. We'll talk to Stan Stempien, but again, Vanguard Hammer, a continuing sponsor of Stan's competitive senior bowling event. We thank you very much for your support and wish you well. These guys are certainly stringing a lot of strings together here at the tag ends of this game. I think it's pretty close. With one more from Mark, he can force David to get the first one, who's really doing well. He just shut it down out there and clean up with the back 5. for a nice 227 scratch, 266 with handicap. I think David probably needs a mark here. Finishing with a 5-bagger certainly put the pressure on, although he's working on a 4-bagger himself. Gets a 9 drop, leaves a 9-pin. Let's see how that's going to work. Remember, he's getting 4 sticks, so he needs a 226. Right now he's at 206, 215. David needs to make this to move on. Basically, if he makes this and gets anything, keeping it on the lanes, he's going to be advancing. Let's see if he does the 1-pin spare. Remember, this is his 6th game. He cleaned that up. So he's 207. He needs a 223 scratch to tie. So a 6 drop. A 6 to tie. 7 or more, he advances. Let's see if he keeps his speed up. These guys have to be getting tired. This is a game 6. Sets it down nicely. It's a big carry. It's a 10 drop. And David moves on. These guys are great sports. That's a great game that these guys just rolled. And let's not forget the supporter sponsors. Vanguard, Hammer, Luscalia's Pro Shop, and Sawgrass Lanes. Really, when you come and support them, mention the competitive senior bowling that you've heard about them. Vanguard Hammer has 5 partnerships in the general area. These guys do everything from general carpentry, construction, handyman services. And make sure you tell them that you heard about it from competitive senior bowling. Support our sponsors. Al Yannick is the next person that David's got to face in the step ladders on the way here. They're beginning to roll 2 balls on each lane before competition begins. And I should also remind you right now that Stan Stempien, who's been running the competitive senior bowling event for 9 years, keeps a fantastic book of records where each winner has a photograph taken, and he recaps the events with a email to all the followers. And we're going to try and increase the subscribership here with a little video footage every now and then. Get some naked women on there. People are, yeah, you know, it's we're live now. This is not going to be edited. I don't have that feature, but good for you, Bruce. Hey, these are a hell of shirts you guys are wearing. Talk to me about these. Joe Oates right there showing his competitive senior bowler shirt. And Bruce Warren wants to get his autographed or his name engraved on the back. He's got to bowl a little bit better than he did today to have that happen. Yes. But Stan's selling those shirts for $25 a piece.
Plus your added fee of 20.
Added fee of 20. Contribute $45 to Bowling Center, Vanguard Hammer, and Luscalia's Pro Shop. And competition about to get going here. They're still finishing up their practice. Taking home 4th prize. He basically ran into a buzzsaw. Had a great game. He would have finished with a 5-bagger, but didn't quite hold off Davis. He advanced. You threw a really clean game, other than that open frame in the 6. What pin did you leave up there, Mark?
10 pin, of course.
Oh, a hell of a game. Congratulations, and don't forget to support our sponsors. You've been here at the senior tournament for a number of months, and we patronized Manor Lanes. What are your thoughts about Sawgrass Lanes?
Obviously, I like it because I got in the top 5, bowled pretty good.
Well, congratulations on that.
Nice change.
It's a big turnout. We're all happy that 72 bowlers competed in the competitive senior bowling event. We got to remember to support Vanguard Hammer, Luscalia's Pro Shop, and Sawgrass Lanes. Good job, Mark.
Thank you.
Bench 3's underway. Dave started off with a spare. Al answered back with a strike in the first, and Al throws his first ball in the second. And he carries it up. Al's a 2-time champion. Dave's been a supporter of competitive senior bowling for a number of years. And let's see if he answers back. This is a great match already. 43 sticks and 30. And he buries another one. This is his 7th game now. He's got to be feeling it. Maybe our sponsor should include Geritol or some vitamin supplement people, but these guys are having a lot of fun. They worked hard to get here, and now they get a chance to bowl match play for a step ladder final. David stayed clean through 5. Spare strike, spare strike. Al had 2 strikes, left a 10 pin, rare miss, and struck again. Let's see if he answers back here. And a 7 pin with the wiggle. 2-pin differential between these guys in handicap, 43 and 45. Al getting 2 sticks. With David staying clean, he's going to need to clean this up and put a little pressure on by striking the 6th. 5th frame, Al Yannick on his pair shot. Cleans it up. So it looks like Al Yannick's going to move on. David's finally met his match. He finishes up with a 236 scratch. He's getting 2 sticks. If David goes off the sheets, he's 72-202. So he is cashing 3rd place. Hell of a performance today by David, and he's not going to be disappointed in that, other than maybe just running out of gas and running into a buzzsaw at Al Yannick. Al's going to have a seat, catch his breath as the high seed bowler is going to face him in the championship. Just finally got knocked off by Al Yannick, but he bowled a hell of a series and took 3rd place money right here. How long have you been bowling in Stan's competitive senior bowling event?
8 months.
8 months. Well, you're a repeat attender here. We're really proud to see how you took 3rd place here. Just got out of jail, according to Bruce Warren. But what do you think of Sawgrass Lanes hosting this event?
I love Sawgrass Lanes.
It's a nice move. Oh, Stan's gonna pay off the 3rd place money. We're gonna not get that on film right now. We'll be back. Championship match underway between Al Yannick and Armin Matis. Armin threw the 1st strike. Al gets the roll frames 1 and 2. A 10 pin. Armin bowled really well. This is only his 2nd time rolling in the Stan's event. Scratch, he went 237, 243, 259, 277. Folks, he gets 27 sticks per game. It's not a surprise he was the top qualifier. But let's see if he's going to hold off Al Yannick, who's a 2-time champion of the competitive senior bowling event. And Al takes care of that 10 pin as he gets ready to throw his 1st ball in the 2nd frame. Again, Al Yannick getting 18 sticks from Armin Matis, looking for his 1st title. Al
Ticket number
looking for his 3rd.
58 to the cafe. Your order's ready. Ticket number
Just came up
58.
a little soft, leaving a 7 drop. The old 3-6-10. Al's going to try and take care of that. This is a lot of fun, this event. These guys have already bowled 4-game qualifiers. Al, he laddered up 2 games, so he's in his 7th game of the day. And he cleans that up to go spare. Armin. I've spoken to the people he rolled with, and they said he just lived in the pocket. Said it was fun to watch, and just lighting them up here at Sawgrass Lanes. Blue Scalia Pro Shop and Vanguard Hammer, sponsors of the event. Stan's competitive senior bowling, and he knew he was in the pocket again. Look at that smile on his face, guys. 80-something years old, and he's just been lighting them up here at Sawgrass Lanes. Starting off the
Ticket number
championship
56
game with
to
the
the
double.
cafe. Your order's ready. Ticket number 56.
I haven't had the pleasure of watching him bowl, but he sets it down like butter, and that's just smooth finding its way to the pocket. Armin Matis, 3rd frame, championship game. Again. Now, knows what he's got to do. We're hearing there's a preset pacemaker added in. That wasn't yesterday by any chance. April. Well, we welcome him back to bowling, and he certainly is giving the competitive senior bowling a proper run for its money. Now, 3rd frame. Another 10 pin. We'll be back. Fourth frame.
Yeah.
Front four, Herman DeMatteis. We understand that he's a Hall of Fame bowler from the Wayne Finger Lakes area of upstate New York. Geographically, that covers a lot of turf. So you got to have quite a performance to score well there and be a Hall of Fame member. Stan Stempien, a Hall of Famer right here in Broward County, Florida. Recent inductee. He's done a lot for the bowling community, not only personal accomplishments, but running this tournament and just being a great ambassador of the game. Armin in the fifth frame.
Yeah.
There he is, front five. Now getting up into his fifth frame.
Lane 55.
He did
to the
miss
cafe.
the
Your
10
order's
pin
ready.
in the
Lane number 55.
third frame. Went out to strike in the fourth. But even though he's getting 17 sticks, he's going to need to string a few here if he's going to give Armin DeMatteis a run for his money.
Yeah.
And he does. He puts a double. And he's going to regroup as he gets to throw his next ball. And the sixth. See if we can get those scores up there. It's front five for Armin. A couple spares and open, and then two strikes for Al. Al Yannick. Sixth frame. Sawgrass Lanes, it's a championship game here, competitive senior bowling. In the June event, a Father's Day special going on. And now, another 10-pin leave. It's a pocket shot. That looked good. We've got Ermin's son Steve right here, also videoing the event. Also from the Great Finger Lakes area.
I won't be bowling in this today.
He's not bowling unless he's going to stand on the left side. All right.
This is a great Father's Day gift.
And it's great to see your dad do so well right out of the gate here, dominating in Sawgrass Lanes. And he's running up to the lanes. He just can't wait to get up there and throw the next one.
Yeah, Steve. Yeah. My sister.
Armin, front five. Championship game. You gotta love that pre-shot routine. He gains his composure, and he puts that one solid in the pocket. Guys, this is fun to watch. I've spoken to a few people on his pair, and they said he was in the pocket all day long. This is fun to watch. This is fun to watch.
Should have seen him when he was 40.
Back then?
No.
Talking 40 years ago.
Herman DeMatteis, sixth frame.
He's got confidence. Yeah. He's got all the
There it
confidence.
is. Front seven. You know, annually, anyone who's won one of Stan's competitive senior bowling tournaments is eligible to compete in the Tournament of Champions. It's the 13th event of the year, where you have to have sealed a victory to qualify. And Ermin's looks like he's getting his ticket punched for that event. He's well on his way, although Al is not rolling over with a strike in the seventh frame and 114 in the fifth. Not quite sure if 17 sticks is going to be, 18 sticks is going to be enough to get Al there if Ermin just continues to dominate this match. It looks like Ermin made an equipment change, if I'm not mistaken, or made an adjustment with the tape. Again, these guys are competing at the highest level here at Sawgrass Lanes competitive senior tournament. Al Yannick with another strike. All right. Guys, the event's going to be third Sunday of the month. It's going to be here at Sawgrass Lanes from now on, with the exception of this August tournament, which we believe is taking place in Margate Lanes. If you're a senior, 50 and older, competitive, want to bowl in this event, you got to look up Stan Early. He's got the 8th one, and he's just not letting up. He's living large right here. This is Broward County bowling at its best, guys.
That's why he's in the Hall of Fame.
It doesn't surprise me. He goes up there. I love his pre-shot routine. I love his patience. Most of us would be feeling the pressure after the front 8, but Armin just looks like he's calm, cool, and collected. He's done this before. Run over people in tournaments.
One more.
Oh, it's a ringing 10-pin, ladies and gentlemen. A hell of a run for Armin DeMatteis, who starts off his second competitive senior bowling event here in South Florida, being the high qualifier and sitting anxiously for the Al Yannick to step ladder up and face him, and he went front 8. And guys, that was a good ball. Could have been a 9-bagger. Let's see if he remembers how to make a spare. It's been so long. 10 pins, no problem for the Hall of Famer from the Great Finger Lakes area. He's looking at 228 in the 8th, the spare in the 9th, 49.70, 279 out. Al with 114 in the 6th, he can go 36, 90, 120, 234 out. 234 out and 18 pins gives him a 252. And I think that Armin basically needs to just keep the ball on the lanes. And Al, that's Al going off the sheets. Armin just has to not trip at the line on 2 efforts. But Al's not letting up. He knows that it's fun to be here. We've got this game being videoed by me, Chris Padula. Missing my partner Ray Langella, who was supposed to be here, but had another commitment on this Father's Day weekend. We're going to look to get this up on YouTube or some social media so the followers can pay attention to how this tournament progressed. Al gets up in a 10th frame, and he throws another strike. He's gonna he's gonna make Armin throw a ball, even though he went front 8. Guys, Vanguard Hammer's been a sponsor for almost a year now for competitive senior bowler. Make sure you, for any construction needs or home improvement or just general carpentry that you don't want to do yourself, give Vanguard Hammer a look. Tell them you found out about it from competitive senior bowling. Appreciate their patronage. Al Yannick, a little heavy on that. Throws an 8 drop.
Al, great run, Al.
That's not going to be enough. I think that, let's just take a look here at the scoreboard. 202 if he spares, 222 and 18. I think that Armin's already got it. But hey, let's watch this play out. Let's just watch it play out. Al's been throwing so smooth. He's also a bowler up in Boca. We see him on Thursday Night Invitational. 2-time champion. Gave it a hell of a run. Hell of a run, Al Yannick. Good roll in 222 and possibly getting run over. Armin DeMatteis, 10th frame. He's got to beat 267 with handicap. He's standing at 266. He needs 1 pin, folks. 1 pin. One's not enough. He needed all 10. Staying clean here. 249 in the 9th. His first one in the 10th. He's looking to just crush this with a 279 out. It's Father's Day here in Sawgrass Lanes, Tamarack, Florida, part of Broward County. And Armin DeMatteis has just sealed the deal to win the competitive senior bowling tournament here. Stan Stempien, Hall of Famer himself, congratulating him. He's just going to clean up that ugly split. His son's here capturing a moment on video. You got friends and family to share that with in the Great Finger Lakes area. As it stands now, he's 263. Right down a field goal, extra 3 points. Herman DeMatteis, a 266 scratch, 293 with handicap.
Congratulations, Herman DeMatteis. First champion from here. Final score, 293 for Herman, 267 for Al. Al, congratulations, second place, $300.
Taking the commemorative photo. That'll make it into the yearbook that they have. It's they audit these tournaments. It's a sanctioned event.
Sponsor.
Stan giving the congratulations. He wants to know who's next. He's got more fire in him.
Urban, $350 plus another $25. It's raining money.
Herman's son Steve giving him a big hug. Congratulations on Father's Day after winning his tournament. Al, good running there, brother. You ran into a buzzsaw. Almost looking for your third title, was it? But you'll take second place any day of the week, huh? Coming in. 72 bowlers in the field. That's a big field that you dominated. Luis, thank you for your sponsorship. Vanguard Hammer, a proud sponsor of Stan Stempien's competitive senior bowling event. Now in Sawgrass Lanes here in South Florida. Stan, congratulations on another great event.
Thank you. Thanks for everybody showing up and shooting.
And bowling, man. And it was great to see a new participant eligible for the Tournament of Champions.
That's right.
Herman DeMatteis punched his ticket to get there. And a lot of friendly faces here rooting for your event to be successful. We're very proud to be bowling here at Sawgrass Lanes. Luscalia Pro Shop, Vanguard Hammer, competitive senior bowlers. We'll be back next month. Just won the competitive senior bowler event in Sawgrass Lanes. You dominated. How did it feel?
Feels great.
Well, I understand you're a Hall of Fame bowler from the Great Finger Lakes area. It's Father's Day. You got your son with you here. He was very proud, a little choked up. But tell me, how did you know what line to play here? How did you figure out Sawgrass Lanes?
You know what? It's either there or isn't there. Today it was there for my ball.
Spoken like a true champion. You were very humble. The people who played with you had a lot of respect for the way you rolled. You really came through front 8 here in this last game, if I'm not mistaken. And it was just a lot of fun to watch. So congratulations, being eligible now for the Tournament of Champions. That's the Stan's 13th event that he holds once a year. And again, we're going to run this monthly. We're happy to be at Sawgrass Lanes with the recent champion, Herman DeMatteis. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.